emfa nya hwe say na abrabo na akosi bia no say na challenges any the way amanfo edi otan na mo hihye bone intro atemididie blackmailing wishing the part dead say as so bibin to na obi bian say no Bible say owo sorry ntumi nti no nya ewu no ebenya nkwa odi ase de ewu no benya nkwa nti obenya nkwa wanya nkwa obi biere ni wo betumi Abrabo boy ebetuma say take it from me, be positive in life, be focused. Memo be enter we need you so memo be embu abumfia memo be any distractor undistractable because a purpose in life according to Jeremiah chapter 1:5 there is a purpose in life for your life and that purpose no nyame pe no nimwo ba wo na yemu na sa nyame no so asettle apart na ono wako apam no se sa apam no wako enti no minua wo hwe me minua wo tie me amanfo be sore wo so wo me didi watem wo mesre wo wo metwe wo betwe wo wo mo nti wase benti wase wo me betan wo wo mo nyanka wo wu watete wapansam wa wo mo nyanka by this time no yare bia bowa ama untumi nkasa ojuma asai oyiri ejai wo wababa ya bisi basa sankofu nya Bible so mesore tia wo untumi esanse yawe Yehowa ne wo ho ente numre be bia wo bia no gine pinti ne hu se nyame ka ho na nyame ka ho a o hina na odi bedi esie odi ase no bi ya yeketwa ente na minute nyame ni pa Prophet Stephen Adumchi eya adwen eka se hwi ne ho obia ye bia no ko bebi ntra now me motivation I'm a leadership program na se no me fafi bola re interview oni papa bi waji din wo sika pa kasaye na muntie na papa na kan na me ngina so entofo pacho bomba me why bo interview no papa no
I have not slept in 24 hours in any hospital in my life.
You have not?
And look, my doctor is Ghanaian. I just don't want to mention his name. If you ask him, he will tell you that one thing Chief does not and has never had is high blood pressure.
Wow.
If I can't fix it, I go to sleep.
People will say, look at you, your weight, you are big.
No way.
No BP.
If I can't fix it, I will sleep. Yes.
Wow. Peace of mind is everything.
Peace of mind. What I can't change, I can't change. So I hear all kinds of rubbish being said about me from time to time. And again, as a public relations man, I know every news is good news.
Even if it's negative news.
It's how you manage it.
Oh, tell us more about it. Really, every news.
Every news, there is something in it for you. Wow. Yes. When people are attacking you, it means you are doing something great. Nobody will attack a tree that has no fruit. What do you want to pluck from it?
So people shouldn't be worried. These are lessons of life that we need to know, that we shouldn't get frustrated or worried or depressed because of what others will say.
A lot of people live their lives for others. I don't live my life for others. I live my life for my faith, my beliefs, and I will never challenge yours. You are a Muslim, you are a Christian, you are a herbalist, you are
a traditionalist.
Sanyansei papa mo hwene o Nigeria ni a wo sika wa den ho bebre o sa Abrabo wo boyi on pe pressure na me bo no ba asase so no de obetumi aye no obeye nyon tumi no so no wakope bibia atena on pe pressure to no so o se o de betuma fix it we tumi fix wakoda enti o to hey BP pressure dey so sana me pese wa gbogbo na ogbo no mempa pressure to so bi nia mempa pressure to so o ye unique na me ogbo wa be wi ase nia obetuma ye no me le ampa me ntumi nie nia nyame aye wo no ana nyame aye wo nia wonemu ababo mu nia no eye nia okra hwehwe eye nia esesi na esi na nyame wo mo bibia intimate to pressure mo memmo ni obi beka menhwe obi asansa obia wa babori mu obia wo ne question paper or answer Abrabo mu no ewo yenya wo questions aye answer obia oba wo no Bible say nimriswa na ma ne hu doso tie nia ya ma ne hu doso obia ye pretender wi so obia wo how obia wo ne ofemu obi die ne ye yare obi die ne ye sikasem obi die ne ye wo fe ne sem sunsum akode obia wo ne ofemu. Nobody is free. Iskafo kra no yemobo iskafo de omo yemobo chen yafo was iskafo pressure was iskafo so no yafo ni sa pressure no into the Bible say just say be content. That's a cool papa yakasa o say pap pressure because only pressure mama bebre enam pressure so ewu eja ye ma ene yere mu nyamedi nyamenom ene obi wa pressure Easter way ayi keyi we nya sika anya kokokwan to say Easter way we nya out of tarefoforo ena bro nya ba ena we benti no pressure no dwin sa no we ja ne ma papa ya kasa papa. Number 2 me pesa oya kwanshe ma woni say o see Abrabo ne ebo no sa oti asem bia fa ho a da sa lo ya mpa metiwe papa aka masema mi o jumadi am ye wo friend say Mmra na Abrabo mu Nsem no agi Nsem a program bia the whole world meeting her 2 hours yenda ye hwe me America for hwe me US friend say Britain for hwe me the whole world Uba Ghana ha ma dofo ma tafo ni ahwe me bloggers dey ready asofo kuku damo omo pese me kasana omo dey news RTV ni nkrofo omo ready ye twen ni lawyer Ampaw dey beba na ye wia yakoso pe no o dey say o say amanfo the reason why amanfo attack me no the reason why amanfo be didi batem the reason why NDC ebebum ewotuo the reason why RTV betrasi na they be omodo mo palace betra ho na Ampaw the reason why everyone say kum chacha be so life na wakoji sika efi wusu be mpa ho na why life we didi Ampaw atem the reason why obusu be mpa be jena sorry na obeja nyame adwuma ato ho na obeti Ampaw kwasa ne say Ampaw ye bi papa Ampaw adomo doso Ampaw enyo nyam eso Ampaw imparting the generation Ampaw is serving the generation according to the divine will of God Ampaw so mo entino maso aba me adua se mango aso no obi afa abobo a no person to it applies to you in life me papa ya shame crying before that me so be but I know say if you are making impact then society will not leave you. The moment people don't attack you, the people don't attack you, don't insult you, people seems to understand you. It means that you are not unyehe. Moshecha WONTUMI. Young boy, we see the Abrabo so. Now all born abra. At the end of 20 years, now what you do ding. But at the age, look at the attack on his life. His life, his family, his business is because we're impacting generation. And obi biara oye adepano. Obi biara o koso Abrabo mu no. Obi biara ujuma pano edi wechino na oye adepana oye successful no. People will attack you. A man for be attack you, be insult you, be bring you down. You hear all kinds of news. Positive and negative. Papai, nyame onkonko da kan ko say bogu esan say sankrofo no a omo take wono omo ni Brabo bia mobo o dey say sankrofo no so obusu bempa ene ku bichacha no omo ni Brabo bia mobo adom na fie mo so enyonyam na fie mo so omo ansra omo ni omo next Sunday ya asoro no omo ti asoro dem ye friend say fundraising Odi I say, hey, it is uncle no. Omu nishi yentino. They will attack you. I understand. It's a very good thing. But this my program because do dry channel. Now, I impact millions. I gotta be focused. I'll not give attention to people who are not impacting. Omo sorry chumbu. Na memes aton shomu. Na omo for so many years. To me make impact. To me say sorry dying. To me just a boy po. And now you ewu ayo sorry ya commercialize no ko so papa sorry and next year we call na ya reho na me share social media and I mama 1,000 cities ya ton yesu o raise come sika no da kwesina sorry die na sorry die we ni ano we say me share no na footings fito stam who be ya sorry for more get to 40 years or the second to the num sa atoto kasa kasia afa mom to so I worry I go for slave queens ba ko be do me and I what I say edi to the num edi akon also be person on the akon social media beef no say this come away the way atem the way say juma na why ya sa ko farm mafia asofo ebegu no ho how do you impact and the people like who's been panning kumchacha they have a problem at the end of the listen, may use some videos, you know, how negatively they are impacting the church. And then, yes, Christ ewu now was sorry no. This negative and mafia and fake pastors, no. How does Christian Council and don't you think that we need to regulate these charlatans? They are destroying Christianity, all my Christianity. Before I come there, no, anybody on the last topic, but now let me start my topic for the day. So just when I say the beginning, I'll have time for those charlatans, and I mean from now. Let me start with the hits, and then starting. Very kind. President Mahama, 120 days in office. January 7th to 20th April. Okaya. O take over no. The ratings it is saying. Minyanka metie for be share my opinion. But me lawyer Ampaw opinion. And then me rated John Mahama. Me rating no based on near okachire yen during the campaign. The boss share, the commitment. Near mo kan chire Ghana for no. Me be say muntie bi. Ebi ni say cement bo. The campaign our was cement no. WONTUMI ediso ana enti no minia mo yehwe president Mahama a oka cement ebo ho asem ewo the campaign o say nana do miri so cement boy ye dia ma say cement nam 800 Ghana no boa satana cement 80 Ghana but obosa
thing we are pioneer and cement bottle back 800 cedis. Thing we are pioneer and cement bottle back 800 cedis. Thing we are pioneer and cement bottle back 800 cedis.
President Mahama 120 days no office no. Or see nana do so no cement 800 cities 800. Oka sa no say na the whole supporters no. WONTUMI say omenim asesa. So say president anka indi no kware out of desperation no na okanyama any day. Na 80 cities and ne cement boy ya he. Temo cement politics are President Mahama koye no. Aton so mu currently as we speak cement 130 Ghana and poyenyanto. Na na do mri so no cement bu baby a wo bia na cement na wo left and right. We have different kinds of cement manufacturers. In fact, breaking the monopoly, Nsem, Diamond. Ne brother craft cement craft buy. na time no nana do creating fertile business environment jata cement ebe operate ye any rule kono mama say cement boy you too much am for to me sit down and then as you speak cement from 80 Ghana cedis no 50 cedis abeka ho cement ye 130 and 130 kwan ye bi nto and then cement ye hode okope bia unya. Mr. President Mama, how do I rate you when it comes to cement politician? Negatives, the negative crap, zero. What was zero? I'm a would run negative. It means that compare with cement crown. I don't sumu. Now when it comes to energy, apostle apostle any other people sorry tia and then there's doom so and people are buying Jimmy for mu my boss a tape na some upon them man who told that so tape na be boniano and currently no moment share the energy sector but about any sector what is happening there be rating President Mama energy sector the old minister
tasked the Electricity Company of Ghana ECG to take immediate steps to address the recurrent power outages in the region. James Gunu, who paid a surprise visit to the regional office of the company in Ho Tuesday morning, expressed his content about the intermittent power outages, which he said is causing damages to economic and social life of the people in the region.
The minister's visit to ECG comes in the midst of raging concerns among residents over the intermittent power supply crisis in the most parts of the region. The situation has become worse in recent weeks, with households experiencing either low voltage or light out almost every night, a situation the minister says is affecting both economic and social life.
I have received a lot of complaints. Myself, I'm feeling it. We are not happy with the services that you are rendering to us. Let there be communication, regular communication with the people. Tell them today you are going to put off their light. Let them prepare for it. Let them prepare for it. We'll be there and there will be light off. Every now and then light off. People's fridges and other things have spoiled as a result of that. They will start charging you for this thing. Why? Electricity Company of Ghana, Volta region. What is happening? Please. So I'm here representing the entire region. Tell me and make sure you tell others what exactly your plans are. People are reading, a meaning.
Reading meaning. From the Volta regional minister, Michelle Nadia was Central University, company law. Michelle Nadia. Kuno. Volta regional minister is being honest with President Mahama. Say, who campaign now, about doom so. And another time, no black, Napoko can say, oh, you doom CSC for only 1 week. We have Ibam Lamte and a whole lot of politicking around the energy sector. And I do so buy and I say fix it and fix it and fix it. Now, less 21 days in office, doom so become worse in their own backyard. Volta region is complaining. Ashanti region they're worse. And other regions. Now, Pastor Abraham Lamte is quiet. Owusu Dampa is quiet. Kum Chacha is quiet. And when I say Duncan Williams, Ajina Sari, Asofo no mukodi ma mechi nya. Esa say. Oma sorry no face doom so but oma catch it out. Ya mo musika into mu to be toss diesel and petrol. Oma koji kakra no kofi o. Intene no they are fooling their members. The Christians amuko follow these men of God that some of them claim before God a man. When you mean 57 years of my life, my experience encounter real men of God. Milo Ampaw. I was the last person. Me wofufu. Mmra, the founder of Church of Pentecost. Makion, Apostle Makion. Oh, Kufudia. So time now, Apostle Note was the presiding and was the minister for Central Assembly. Na Edamreku father was the elder, and Edamreku na waji dino no bo guitar. Na mi so guitar ni mumano. So I that guitar na mi so mumano. So I encounter Apostle Note. I don't make Pentecost for him. Apostle Note on your accident. Obeye oba friend say Sasukwa ebeye we Apostle Hona. I'm so called convention on your accident to we short man. So Apostle Note. On not tell me in Pentecost. Into no me wafa me na me ten channel of no elder boaf na me ten chen ena Makion ebaye Ghana simple man ye wo fufu ma me se me fan koma no se me su fufu no se me koe na me call because ma papa no so se na ompe fufu a ayedin into ma ye fufu no ena ye wo fufu no me na me jam tumpa ope fufu ete se potompoto na fufu no aye peche se potompoto na ye hwegu no plate mu no na ye den kwan no gu so a o de atrenati fufu no se. And I looked at the man and I saw say nyaminipa ofi abuti bai wan fa hwiamba be ye dwumaden Nsem establishes so many churches, winning so many souls. Giaman Fonkwa, Okono, and they put man tobacco. Ujabi biaho, Okoe, and new mapa, edinity. Some of you be pato, you been cantomu. And a software. Those days, you can't tell the bini. Amwaku, so for Amwaku. Take us sisters, most of we. Kanishi, it to be Nsem. Na obi, actually kind de banoso. O man is associated pacono. O man is associated on the pacono. And see can in your career. Sir, also for now, was it always a mukuku, no accident, runs kuku, we encounter them. We've worked with genuine men of God that almost spreading the gospel. Genuine juma. I'm on fashion uncle. And then the wing are so free. I'm a baby. I've been almost said Christianity. At the end of the program, I'll show you some of the clips. Some pastors are destroying the foundations. The early churches. Ebeleno. That is making Ghana difficult. And these are the pastors who are surrounded by President Mahama. President Mahama, sorry, no Dumichi. Na yedi nsa kotono so. Nanado di omo sa kotos asofobi man nanado horns. Sa horns no dani demonic. Ebe attacking nanado. If they do them nanado was not himself. Nanado could not. Since asof nanado call usu ben pasore. Na this spiritual horns no man nanado no. Wanye di pebium. Nanado became something else. So I say ya bewitching no. Where we are yesha committee ano. And then President Mama also echo also empower and then no pay now I call that you almost let me show the President Mama call that you almost this sister echo preachy now that you almost more than Saturn so near bon permano let me show mu din say yeah that almost I say in Shenim Paibo, ye bon pina ye de agenyam ye de agi bibi fi president allo of any bibi allo. Why independence omo? And let's look at President Mama and said, hey President Mama. And the way President Mama was preaching, as if the me hunkonkra ba. So, but never won the timono. He did a move for. So what I'm trying to say is that these men of God are still there and things are getting out of hand. The industry, housing industry is collapsing. And then the economy is facing crisis upon crisis because electricity is affecting every goods and services. And then Bibia ayedin. And then Easter no ayedi no. Easter year drive say Easter weather. Easter is the most to say dryness no. Easter now koye and then kowu amanfo ntuma nko because transport petrol be toku kamu e dey fi bebia wo bia kokowu no. And then hotels this is in Ghana 1,000 Ghana 1,002 2,000 3,000 hotel here for cry 100 and 150 and the crowd unya fan unya air condition because hotel for no electricity boy dear must say they cannot sustain their business. And doom so Etibra total power 100,000 20,000 some hotel pay as much as 20,000 Ghana cedis to buy electricity. And Mwanda doom so aba internet so omokoto oil able to generate mu. The operational costs have become so high say and ne uko kwua a lot of people could not go because you cannot afford the hotel facilities. And na kowu atonsuom anya de bibia nkoso ene ukọ komase mo obi ani ho ukọ de o Ghana my friend Easter na ye dry because ahotre ahoyenya amonfo de umedi no menom aye issue first 120 days and people are quiet. And everybody is looking up to President Mahama. And when you President Mahama, instead of delivering all these campaign promises, you know, is talking. And then I'll build the Ghana, and the Ghana may build, you know, yeah, Maubia, rural people and travel and cities. But I want to build the Ghana. President Mahama is talking, and there's no hope. 24 hours economy, no. There is no blueprint. Be anyone mama edit to akwemu say 24 hours economy no. Asempana or the abano. Ye who asempano 24 hour economy no. It's not operating in the public sector. Public sector. Now energy boy how do operate? How can a private sector? Wo nipa ba kukura employer no to be ntuaka. The cost of doing business is high. To the say labor now one fa first badge now. Wo to be ntuaka can offer morning for to oka now ebe na work of afternoon e work of evening. Is it that 3 shifts no it's not shifting. So the private sector is not doing any 24-hour economy. The public sector nothing until at least 4 months into government you realize who watching the Nado. The flagship program of the Nado was free education. Until when he came, he hit the ground running. And I know, free education, or by policy for later, whether there's money or no money, please, free education is starting. One chain to put things right. Or say 2028, we can't. They are promising an afford. Sikane be wo ni ho kra hwehwe. Ye dey free education. And another started free education. One chain 120 days. But that was his flagship campaign promise. Mama's flagship campaign promise is 24-hour economy. 120 days along the line, nothing is being said at 25 economy. Mama Shia, Jumadi and Mama Tumaya 120 year. Number 1. Terminating, dismissing, revoking, suspending. Into terminative appointment. Now revoke, now dismissing, now suspending. Into public service no. Labor union for share high ho. I say ya be with you. Labor union so protecting employees in this country no has been bewitched and they are sitting down there and mama is sacking people's sacking a man from papa mo, a man for kunumu, a man for almost show mama papa. Sack, and everybody's quiet. Mama, 20 days, I've sacked a lot of workers without creating jobs. The sacking, the dismissal, the revocation, the suspension, galon. 21 days. Oh yeah, reset, and it's a fair year. You reset here. You both round fear. Now you're reading. And I before no. And you're ready. Now oral. Now ready oral. Up to now, oral. Jumo ye niano. Ye nya wani papa kwa. Ye na kokotu. Omo orale anyamano wo homo sa to ram brother. Ye fo bian kokotu. But intimidation kwa. Ye institutions no arrest wa. Ne a detain wo. E detain wo ye fa kokotu ne ja na na mo. Ne ya ba media. Ya media tra. Ne be gu ni base. Nothing is happening. Agro from. In 21 days, Mama is in the business of doing what? Not suspending, removing the Chief Justice and the EC. 21 days. And our Ghanaians are supporting. Who told the Ghanaians we support? The removal of CJ and the EC is very interesting. 21 days. The Obama promising you no. As if who you CJ now you easier. The Sikabeba Ghana for bottom. Obama Ghana. You want high. You to me try a light bill, I try a water bill. You to me a decent accommodation, I rent it. You to me I try a school fees. You to me when I say I provide decent meals for our children. You to me I bring you peace and stability. Boko. Not any crisis, no. 21 days, no. Boku conflict has become an issue. I created insecurity in the nation. Because the fear is that Boku, before no, any refugee in their own country, some of them are fleeing to the south. And when they come to the south, I want to say, yeah, I'm going to talk about Siwa. But man, proceeding with Monomoba South, I'm going to Tokano, able to tell any boundaries, so a Kungo, any Madras, or no Kungo, Boku. Now, over a crown be share, insecurity. And instead of national security, instead of Jakba, any the Minister of Security seeing that as a crisis, no. Rather, no. Security threat, no. Yeah, arresting integrity with your house, you are not better. And I will never better. Near ready. But we were Boku is there, burning 21 days. We are suffering. The nation is suffering. And the few, they are the ones, Okoya, near about social media, they be watem, they be threatening. Na you be going masse. Na me la Ampaw won't be from Mama so because we see him ho. Me nyame am so no eso. And I'm ti high, obi amam sika se me nye bibi enti aban dabi won't nye. We back am da me ye wo no. Enti me won't be Mama so. You can't attack me. NDC government, I have nothing against the government, but the reality is what I'm speaking here. Enti mu asofo amako jisika na nnamu ntumi nkasa. Ma jisika, mako salai akọ Flaster House, ama Julius Zabra ayi envelopes akese. You want to pay roll so special one. So as homo there South Flaster House no there. You to pay roll so bibia enye record it. Enti busum bia na account su pepe na ya to sika to. Enti mu ni ama yeti mo cash out. And then the media house no what I say ya boy bubu pa asofo no a omo koboko dim amechi no omo nia ya settle omo and the media no so no omo so ya omo payroll so na ya make sure say Mmra social media mo be attack omo a omo kan kwara the truth no they are there so you people can go and talk mo de mundi na mundi but there me ya say mundi na majority of the ordinary Ghanaian mama be dada NDC campaign be that domono. They are suffering. From Mama onwards, all preaching were Independence Square. Or say, Ghana for bre. No be wo hokrana. Do be that Easter Friday no. E be ni ho. From Mama ne kan you Mmra me kan. So he acknowledged that you don't use hardship as a campaign tool. You may be better, I can say, hardship, you find your politics so. Because what the hardship, the politics are the reality and the economy, ebe exposure. And so today, within 120 days, has Mama been able to fight hardship? The unemployment situation is becoming worse and worse. There's no job creation. Mama administration have left to job destruction. Obi owo edwuma bia no abefie. Nya ne omuti fie no so no omunye bi nye. And there's a sense of hopelessness. The youth today, dodo ane de omunye ache betting na betting so no uni sika. Wo be kire wo. Enti obi obeti bia no otumi die wo betting esikafo. Na esikafo no dodo ane nye youth no. Enti betting ye promote through removal of bet tax no. EV is not solving the unemployment problem. A lot of the youth doing betting are getting poorer and poorer and poorer. Youth no more betting no. It leads to a lot of them engaging in fraud, romance fraud, stealing, robbery, and all kinds of work. People could enter into galamsey, destroy our bodies, and the galamsey fight, and also atonsum. The galamsey atonsum until 120. By every sector of our economy, the education, the agric, the industry, the energy, every sector of our economy is facing challenged. And there's no blueprint. HSA, this government is fixing the problems. But rather we are seeing a sense of hopelessness. See, insults and intimidation are higher. Rule of law has come under attack. And let me tell you something very interesting. Those who are thinking, say, the removal of the Chief Justice and the ECG, no, is normal. ECG, any CG. But we know, me say, this picture of tour. Now, the government premeditated agenda before winning power. And this before catching say, we shall remove them. Presidency official assures Ghanaians, we shall remove them. That's 19th, yesterday. I see, we shall remove them. President officials assures Ghanaians. Just as a Chief Justice, I want to so and the EC. The government of the day bought your share before winning power and they say, you may eat these two officials. It's okay. That's what I'm going to call. Yeah. And he said, why didn't say? At all means, there are so many ways of killing a cat. The judiciary not there, and the ECD there. It is a premeditated agenda. But what happens? You can go ahead. Because you see, once the constitution is not clear as to what is stated misbehavior and incompetency, because that's already Chief Justice, no? Well, say it should be, say what misbehavior and now you're incompetent. Constitution to me and defining what misbehavior and incompetency. And then when the president wants to do it, or what the Council of States numbers on his side, and if you have come to a state led by a friend as Sophia Akufo, or a traitor, a man anado, say na or no crown or you're more NDC than whatever, Mmra, but President if Ivano, Manado dear, well, on the appointing the enemies. So for Akufune come to the state in Yano, the agenda is as nearly set. And then we have people who are now doing polls. How can the removal of the Chief Justice become an issue for public opinion? That's public opinion matter. So Dan Kwa Musabi, the polls, and our Ghanaians are support. Who told the Ghanaians are support? What is the data? Listen to me. President Mama, I'm telling you before God, the man. And now Kopichi, that's Friday Kopichi war, independence. I watched your sermon You preach and you say that the unction is on you. Who preach it to the sense say, who can say, we have to come together as a nation. Yen hatred. Yen kambum. Yen fa adwempa anakuma pa. Emu omei. Because the person says, that's your same words. Maybe I bet you. I don't have the video clip back. I'm about to tell you. President Mama preaching, you know, say, look, yes, you wouldn't win a woman by a faso. Yen or time, yen hatred. Yen do ya home. Yen fa adwempa. Mmra ni push Ghana because Ghana I'm out for bread. Now, President, after all the administration, the pastors now, they tell you that the CJ is also a Christian and she's also a church member. Of course, sorry, a preacher was sorry. So it's a child of God like you. But today, when you were in your position, President Mama, you were crying and prayed to God. Uchi, the whole Ghana sought the Council of Churches, prayed, fasted. Then Yami Yawadum. And a Ghana for Yawadum. And Yatumao. And then the vengeance nenam urefi nyambina Bible. There's a song I see Emma. Listen to President Mama, I'm singing this song for you. Listen to me. Baby, President Mama will be a muchas a homonomano. Emma wu urefi onyamia oyiwu fi wama niyemu. President Mama tie Emma wu urefi onyamia oyiwu fi wa hunyimu ene wusire mu because 2016 bro lose elections usu ya na amafu po amafu amben ye guoni mase ene yinim se wo mbabak usu fra onyame no o say sawa Abrabo mu Nsem ye mawa hweye na wa every say onyame na dumara kwa na wuti senya wuti President Mama tie o say me mawru fi tama Ghana po na reject wo enu gwasa mafo de ma wo nya mafo ka wo ho me kai very 2016 ni ya kase mama mama pepper mama dumso mama jida mama a confirm ni di mama ufo ye good ni masi ye tumi na usumpa mama usemo moja mama mapa wada we ni paboni una okumu atamas ye gu mama fu usumpa ni kofu asof okunpa di MPP fu enim eyo poto so onye nipa ba okko nyame enim esu frɛ nyame amanim gwasa ye nia no obɛkya Ghana for sɛ oba we fa kuma pa oba na obe reset Ghana adi kabomo bamba Ghana aba magana yeye oba abeye nyame ne real enti nyumna metoma wo se memma wo remfi onyame a wo yi wo fi sa tibi mu President Mama ne wa Abrabo mu na ye yama wo enti men wanwa ho men nya wo se tumi ya wo dia you see power aromu wa hwe be romu now everybody is around you President Mama everybody is around you you've won power. Everybody is praising you. Nobody want to criticize you. Everybody want to obia benwo obia ne wo sre obia ena jme okay yo be yo na bani age ena odi asempa na bo ena jm ena gentleman and the Ghana force anotie ye di nanado nanado show boy nanado ye di okufo gentleman. Ghanaians, when you win power, they will paint you like you're an angel. You do no wrong and you are saints. And that's exactly the situation you find yourself in. So if don't think that you can use that power, say oba nyame so oye Christoni na mama justice tokunu your sister ana oyewunia na nyame adum bi na adum no na ekunya beto ni ya hye ne nyonyam na akoda ase wona sore na Ghana fo ni agina tum no ye adwuma na adwuma no ye no bra opposition no wakase wo ba obejidedi whether oye adwuma wan adwuma o that predetermined agenda no, do you think it comes from God? Vengeance, Bible says vengeance is the Lord. Sure, tukunu, if he's not doing the work proper, God is his judge. No, because President Mama, you can't tell me that as you've come to power, you will never wrong anyone. You can't tell me that as you come to power, you will never be corrupted. Even in your appointments, you are corrupting yourself. In your appointment alone, you are committing a lot of errors. You are engaging in family and friends business. You are putting things around, and in 4 years' time, when they put your works into fire, so the Bible says, "You never be a gemuno, President Mama." So nyamiso be so ashwa. Can I say, "Uyi obino"? Nyamiso be kuni kwama no. There's a tokodu ona mo na moko. Ono so wo. Na dofo o na sofo o ni nuanom o ni kunumu no o ni busua o ni man o ni party o ni until they also will pray. But you go ahead, because now you have the power. You and the Council of State, you can go ahead and show her where power lies. But remember, this platform, a day is going to come. There are two ever to kunu and the more planning what to kunu and easy no. Can you say you also can receive the same fate in life, President Mama? You also, there are 4 ways you can be removed. Where if o presidency now who dino? There are 4 ways, sir. Also, you better be you if you ho. Number 1, through impeachment. You better be you if you ho. Number 2, through sickness. You are able to make bow at any time. A Juman to win yet. Through death. Nipa nkwani Nsem nyame pedo ndim. Through coup d'etat. Anything can happen, you be coup. Then finally, through time, Mmra Yenika, so you only have 4 years. Into these 5 ways, you also can be removed. Remember that position, that elected position, that favor is not permanent. It's a matter of time. When I saw Nanado, can you play Nanado? Wait, Nanado. Okay, sorry, Echo sign. I'm sure Nanado 8 years ago. They did Nanado show boy on Nama na Oyachia. Na Nanado WONTUMI. Now he was commanding everybody, and then he was swimming. Nanado and MPP. Gabi Ochire Dakomo. Bedi Etuomo. And some of the chairman fears no, they thought that power will be there forever. But then 8 years crowd and when you see Nanado, you're humble in life. When I saw him, we say, Nana, so who? Yes, say to me no, Ghana for the man wo. O my if you same and now you're ordinary and Nanado ba Kumasia, nobody cares about you. Obi a new obeko sala akoshewo. In fact, me kura Ampaw me toy me tiana me tese Nanado ba kura me nsi koshewo ni. Bo so twum. Tumi no a odi no ekọ. Sa that here. And the mama also less than 4 years, you will leave office. Now 1 year you 1 year bad. And you know, kind of say 1 year I count 3 years. And I said, okay, I've already said that there are infighting. People are rather even plotting to take over from you. And they are not giving you peace of mind. I said, okay, through interview Accra FM, say people are plotting to take over from President Mama. Nana opoku na wayamana Mmra no. President Mama, learn from this. Me, I'm your junior brother. I'm nobody. Me too. Brown or bono me mbo bida. Oye me junior. Oye me to say. Bianca. Ubetu wa but WONTUMI me because 57 years. No, I think WONTUMI me that because we see me penny more than 20 years. Into no, we see me penny abia 10 years be. So you can't debate to me, but I'm your brother. Two, Abrabo wa bono mimbo bi. Enyama fene in terms of your achievement in life. Enyama fene in terms of your personality and what you carry. The grace upon your life, mama, is too much. You are highly favored, loved, and you have done a lot for your family, your friends, your children, and the nation. But last days are dangerous. Remember, whether you like it or not, come 2028, if Nanado within a short time, 8 years, alive. It's my prayer, so also 4 years, maybe 2. But mark it on the wall, President Mama, wherever you are listening to me, mark it on the wall. You will leave office. And the day you start leaving, you know, when 2027, between 26 and 2027, then you realize that power is leaving you. Because your own people will start disrespecting you. They will start undermining you. They will start looking for another person who is coming to take over from you. So then you realize, say, to me now, when God grants you that grace and power, when you went around crying and having sleepless nights, praying for God to grant you the favor to become president again, remember that you were not made president to teach people where power lies. Your president say, bra, be man for who chromo, and bra, na be go man for juma, and bra, na be ya man for fio. No! It was so for now. Mobom pino. Where are you now? Christian Council, the clergy, the chiefs, the consequences. I'm not a prophet, but I'm telling you before God, I'm seeing things from afar. The removal of J. Mensah and the Chief Justice is going to bring serious economic challenges because, one, it will send a signal to the international community and say, Ghana is not stable. Ghana judiciary has come under siege, under attack, and Ghana judiciary is not very wealthy. The credibility of Ghana judiciary is gone. The independence is gone. The executive have taken over. For the judicial coup, taking over the judiciary, planted their own Chief Justice, and they are Mr. Justice in accordance to NDC Constitution. NDC, PNDC, by NDC Constitution. Because Obi Biara yebe foul as the next president, Obe Actano, you'll be colored, you'll be labeled as Mama's Chief Justice, and the Ghana Chief Justice. And that perception, it becomes reality. Everybody will get to do. And you see, half of Ghanaians, Ghana, MDC and MPP. So once NDC and your people will be happy that the CJ is gone, MPP and people who also don't like your government will not be happy. So the nation will be divided, and they will see, say, you have removed a Chief Justice that you perceived to be MPP oriented, and now you are bringing a NDC oriented Chief Justice. Now the question that you have to ask yourself, how do we administer justice? And if me, I'm in a position of President Mahama, I will never touch the Chief Justice. And I will also never touch the EC. Do you know why? In life, granted that Tokonukra is your enemy, granted that the EC is your enemy, you want power once they were there. It tells you that they are nobody. They can't do it. Even once in opposition, when you have not even won power crown, God's grace was on your life. God's favor was on you. Ghanaians loved you and gave you the power. The Chief Justice cannot do koto, could not do koto. The EC could not do koto. It hadn't the what about power no. Now you want to fight your own battle. Now you want to look at and take power and start dealing with people that God has not asked you to deal with. Have you prayed over it, Mahama? Have you prayed over it? Do you know there's a God that he serves? I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, there are some people you don't touch them. You touch them, and the repercussion, the consequences will be too much for the nation. So, removal of CJSs will bring economic hardship. The international community will not invest in the country because they will not trust the judiciary. 2, you divide the nation. The judiciary will not have the power, the independence, and the credibility to work. So people will go to court with some mentality and perception. Say, if I go to court, once I'm an MPP person, I'll not get justice. If I go to court and the judge be even deliver judge now, you question the judge or your MPP and NDC. Is that the perception you want? But if you decide to allow Tekunu to be there and rather get closer to him, her, partner her, and make her one of your organs of government, and allow her to work in accordance with the law, there will be peace. The removal of justice will bring instability to the nation, will bring chaos. The removal of EC will bring chaos in election 2028 because the perception will be that you have brought your own NDC, EC, and there will be chaos. So, my advice to you, I'm nobody, I'm ordinary Ghanaian, I've not been elected by anybody, but I'm just pleading with you. Say, as you are taking this decision, Council of State here, I don't know what they are cancelling, because if they are people who have the nation at heart, no more Joe man who pa or man penny a two and a moon be Eddie Unyo beba or mine moi. Now much I know what I'm talking about because I can foresee danger. And you see, President Mama, you need peace and stability to govern. So the threats of government is not stable. They say no, there's stability in parliament, there's stability in executive, but there's fear and uncertainty crowd around the judiciary. Now the judiciary is not comfortable. I said there is Oyenyo Biba. I said Bibiribo, who be at the top the judiciary and also who be at the top judges and so on, who be at the top and train so somebody want to take away justice from the people. The fact that you won election doesn't mean that the people, all the people loves you. What I'm doing here is not everybody who loves what I'm doing. I had that in mind, though. And you'll be all shame me, they are making any do. Because of their interest. But I'm saying, I have the platform. You can decide to listen to me or not to listen to me. But I'm telling you the truth. I am just telling you the truth. Say, an attempt to remove the Chief Justice and the EC. And it's my prayer that say this cap, I'm parrying. But I'm parrying. We will have our chiefs to be blamed. We have our civil society to be blamed. We have our clergies to be blamed. And we have the media to be blamed. And we have the various political parties to be blamed. And we have Ghanaians to be blamed. Mark it on the wall. And then 20th April 2025. 9/11. Makasa. Machere madrin. But with Damakuma Paso. Machere madrin. Our Chief Justice issues. So President Mamapa unti open soa. On prim na kuma. Onye they do. But you see, in life, though, there's something we call Obiabe Fiwiase, me Ampaw. When I leave this world, I'm fortunate to even have an idea as how my back will be, because people declare me dead. So at least I have in mind those who were happy that I'm dead. I knew how it would look like. Those who were also worried, say, those who were sad. So me myself me deal. What about you? But I know that what I do here is different from my life that I live. What I do here is a program, Mmra Abrabo Nsem, where I analyze legal issues and then share my opinion. I have my own biases, which is accepted. The only thing is that it must be devoid of personal attack and insults, which since I started, I've never insulted the president. I can't insult the president. I've never insulted him, but I've shared my opinion. It is this opinion. It's not binding on the president. It's not binding on anybody. So you can choose to watch or not to watch. I don't care, but I'm fulfilling destiny. And what I do privately from where I sit, say as a lawyer, as a married woman, as a father, as a family man, in my kukumun, it's my personal life with my God. And my life that I live is different from what I do here. And I will be judged by my works. Into the media, me sure my brother me said actually wua. Ghana for be kaime. Ebi be su, ebi be sere, ebi su be dia reho, ebi musu de beje. But any pursue. What is important is maybe ye nyame dwuma ana maybe ye abonsa medwuma. Maybe titi ebusu mu ana maybe some destiny. And my tribute to be read, and my family will have something to say. My children will have something to say. My wife will have something to say. My friends will have something to say. My children will have something to say. Lawyers Association, Ghana Bar Association will have something to say. Everybody will have something to say, but that doesn't matter. What matters is that my works, and the Bible say, in Shrane Wufu, I will ready to do every paper recorder who say you. No be whom if you bring no omunuma pa be do mechi. That is what some of us are looking up to. Intiminia. Pezama made them a tofo. So nyaketwa. Na ubiti na so people be well. But me I know that there are people who tell you, oh, do it for political sake. But you see, you leave office and you'll be remembered. Nanado, no matter whatever he has done in life, in the political life, what Ghanaians remember him, no? Free education. I papa Ghana. But mama, have you sat down to find out, say, for the 8 years I will be doing my musuno. Then I Ghana for the Bekao. But that's one Kasabisa. And if you want to add, say, oh dear, now buy now be taking vengeance. Many presidents may buy for the first time in the history, apart from Nkrumah, Besaki TG, Besaki ECG, Namibia, so I didn't do some buy. Then you'll be remembered. If that is the legacy you want to have. Bible can make us a Bible can auto the youth no. Or see, young man, we are young. So if you are young, you can go all out and chill. Or say, WONTUMI exercise. Or say, do whatever you want to do, chill with your life. Yes, but remember, said you'll be judged. Bible says, as a president, oh, you have the power. You can appoint who you want to appoint. It's 4 years. You can sack who you want to sack. Your words carry weights. You can grab all the money in Ghana and chop your family. You can carry all the praise within 4 years. But remember, that time is the best judge. And nobody knows tomorrow. As we go to bed tonight, we are all going to sleep. And anytime we sleep, we are almost dead. It is a grace to wake us up and to see life. So if you think that life is all about president, remove, suspend, terminate, revoke, and then Jakpamono read here, bullying here, and then NDC4, and then Yabanaba into the Yabanaba, and then the Yabanawa. We not take all. We abre into the WONTUMI 30. Let DB, me grab. Table no better. They were NPP4. Those is almost na me hana me kana man for say me the homose lampa ya che ya money be that me I don't need your chew. Na nyame ayame Abrabo me dem be na me che. I don't need anybody chew. Everybody will tell you that I'm an independent person. My life that I live, I've lived a 57-year life devolved of public service. I've never worked in any government agency. Life that. No government has paid me. I've never rendered public service. The only public service I rendered was national service. I'm a prosecution and investigation session and a master service. But I've lived my private life, worked independently, and built my own life. Have about 8 children, taking care of all of them. Married, lost my wife, married again. Have my own houses, my cars, my income, and my life. And currently what I think about is my health and my life. The kind of God have taken care of it. Because me, I don't think of what I'll eat and what I'll drink. I am that person who believes that God has promised me that He will never leave me, He will never forsake me. In the same way, also I will share me. Yes, I didn't say, Nyame Beshaw. Yehovah Beshaw. Yehovah Beshaw. Yehovah Beshaw. Yehovah Beshaw. Yehovah Beshaw. Also, I wouldn't push him. Nyame Beshaw what? Be di what? What bobra what? Count yourself. So we are lucky to be alive and good health. We will be among pressure. ne ho bi antete wo nye na obetuma ye dia ontumi ye ne ja edidi watama hallelujah edidi watama hallelujah yeti wase hallelujah yanti wase hallelujah but the more na ye didi watam the more ye criticize wo the more eni nia wo so the more ukasa na dane topic na mo fa topic no ekotsa se bobo mu no ekyese wo ye bibi papa ekyese wo nyansa ekyese you are fruitful ekyese you are important na sama bodama na wo obodamfo a ye de na asem ekotra ho na discuss TV amankwani ni kwofo so my ready mutie me sama bodam na mabodama but for you to have Ampaw to discuss at your program now we discussing na obi enye bi kan say do mamo we sika views odi as amankwa first me first say you people I have to deal with you but later me say mu ha say me yam program na mo nye bi dia akasisa kwa me bom di kwa me hype mo because me am for hwem no enti me hype amankwa say me boa wo say wakasa ma be boa wo da me be program some years back about 16 17 18 years ago we be program 1 year man charge o man enti amankwa we nya ketwa na we enti ma me boa wate because station no problem be one say o sha say Royal TV minimum no night was Ahifo TV amankwa ba me toast for kakra Royal TV la me hunum na ya Ahifo TV o ye no na Ahifo na hwe TV no na wo di amamre. It is some of us we fell in love with you. If you Accra, I can't remember some 18 years ago. If you Accra, every weekend we are driving from Accra to Kumasi. Now be a program 2 days now free. I didn't take one person because I thought say yeah boy station no and him for no. Until everybody was watching and you share and you were doing my voice until say station share and then you came back and everything. But I said yeah station I had done beans. Because the program ye boy ya the ultimate so a student but you move now studying now media school now look at the people you have engaged to do artisan boy your host on your professional onim kasa NDC for abon pa ko disika wa NDC for kakra ho ultimate say NDC for kwa panelists na amankwa what ton station am NDC am yehu because akwa say artisan no NDC infected program they be now the odi panelists abetel na ye didi MPP for atem na ye didi lo Ampaw for atem na ye didi adumchi atem it's like panelists no mumu nya mu NDC for me that's I understand say politics you will na abankwa me you say NDC for the tamuchi but station no lose the viewership and the respect because me no info bibiri share me no share no you came closer to me who you wadwen say who share me wo golden tulip who from me few the inter me few ni say me who say you are not deliberate. You are not looking at the standard. Why your media house? What are you teaching the students in the media house? Say students are say media house are teaching students. Na o program at the no. Omo te no didi atem. Na work of fan conform money professional. O dey say omo dodo no omo professional bomb. Actors and people and they come in they talk anyhow. Attack anybody, but some of us will not want to go there because we think say until some of the chiefs call you and advise you say most of the panelists now almost artists show no you must review them. Because I do be friend several times and maybe the intermember say the kind of people over there no I bet me brand so me brand no so you need me I need me you have friend me several times up amateur. Any video evidence now how amateur but I can't come there because standard need too low. I can remember be a but standard need too low. It's until say you review that this seminar quality standard do ye sir host if you na if you are on meeting standard no and then apart from papa na oye no say ohene no ono to me say okasa but o make ni no to me say enkoyi until Amankwa do something about Royal TV because TV no and it's not good. Which I say, but what is important is that Adame Pachene say, don't be moved when people attack you, insult you, and call you names. It shows that nti no enye me pe na meka obi biara o hwe me na o hwe no obi didi watem obi enti wase obi criticism there is good, criticism is normal, so obi eche na dwen ho a fine, but atendidie that's why I'm a bad level no there is why some of us let me explain there is why me di atete atem na me to be more who me pane the confone say you see at times no omo use bible say fee ojimi for nyesa but me can under the constitution at article 14 there's something we call the defense of self defense and self defense and self help say obi takewa in law no e ma kwan say o defend self help so at times you have to go to the level and also to the but I'm not my program not so change I don't know my two defense bam me hit on 1 2 3 you know I'm okay with that but nipa omo critical problem e wo me mu no eye owusu bempa eni wabo kumchacha pa na kumchacha de na de emobo ye hwe kumchacha mo hwe kumchacha na kumchacha kasa na muntie dia kumchacha Sunday munhwe kumchacha obekọ asori na wako preach no mo hwe interview or grantee producer Ampaw kumchacha to so na okasa na mo hwe mbese newie producer Ampaw kumchacha we know interview no say I ready am mbese Ghana for hwe the caliber of people are you assemble Jesus Christ sorry na
and Solomon no bebre Jimmy yeah once I the am see bebre Jimmy ne say hey so for ni fie wure tu na yese am afade so for yin the best school fees am afade so for yale am afade asole ba wo chile na yese am mpa ma no eyen kwase asem da bia me ka say ya so for ni bu members ne kwase ya so for be preach at us say wo dwapade wo soro na wo no hihia ni die we isle gon kwase asem kwa ya mfashi ya mewi ase ya mfashi mfiri mu nkọ afọ ma me ko Dubai ko China kwanso e ko fa ne maba mo nsese mo dwapade wo soro ye de saade na to members ni tirim mo nsese mo dwapade wo soro e na ye asofo no wo nsese wo de we isle gon ne danso man and airport and Solomon no bebre Jimmy yeah once I the am see bebre Jimmy ne say hey so for ni fie wure tu na yese am afade so for yin the best school fees am afade so for yale am afade asole ba wo chile na yese am mpa ya ma no eyen kwase asem da bia me ka say ya so for ni bu members ne kwase ya so for be preach at us say wo dwapade wo soro na wo no hihia ni die we isle gon kwase asem kwa ya mfashi ya mewi ase ya mfashi mfiri mu nkọ so for ma me ko Dubai ko China kwanso e ko fa ne maba mo nsese mo dwapade wo soro ye de saade na to members ni tirim mo nsese mo dwapade wo soro e na ye asofo no wo nsese wo de we isle go ne danso man and airport and Solomon no bebre Jimmy yeah once I the am see bebre Jimmy ne say hey so for ni fie wure tu na yese am afade
e ya reho say ene Sunday a Yesu Kristo ewu na waji yankwa na wa sorry wenonyemu na papi a me ntumi mfe no sofo waba abe nyame adwuma da kumase abe preachi abe jiji amanfo sika enya scandal okofo baby ma hotel yehwehwe ne kunu na odwane kwa Accra wakobo brasa ma na sorry ne dan hyehyɛ wodansoma ne dan mienu na ahye wodansoma okobo epo na ye bechi na wakohye ne dan 2 na hye wo mass area ho ene ohye ba we side ho malam ho na sorry egu ewie no onu we didi ewie no a wonya ne ho na sorry egu because one pursue nyame yie nti no na Pentecost e de nyame adwuma nyame eye adwuma Methodist other churches no e bobra no na nyame som a ye beto ya nyame som aboa ye asofo a omo Ghana ha dodoa no edi odi man paibo e gi amanfo nkwa na odiman paibo ensa yare asofo a na medwuma a ehu tewa enyonyam wo mu a bible say wo fa wafa depa na asofo bra mo bre papa no asofo genuine na nyame afro mo no omo salary ya he uko presby omo salary ya he uko pentecost omo salary ya he uko roman uko methodist. So most of them are on salary. Men of God are doing marvelously well. As of for almost a month for a school, woman. As of for almost a kuna for. As of for more year demand pabo. As of for be at schools, at the hospitals. We shall do che. Jumedia odi there was second chance and the Philadelphia movement. We share Pentecost, we share Roman, we share Duncan Williams, we share Mensa Otabemo, we share what the clergy and the church is doing. The economy contributions, social interventions, and the way almost sacrifice. Now you have this Chalantine. She look at the name Kumchacha. Chalantine. One school. Na one for Bible. We did the Bible one na me abono na me hu se won friend intino. Bible na bono abono chima ama wa hwe ni bibia. He's now lost the members and then sorry members ni ho. And no bompire and co and then we slap nasa and then a come no co. It is our done social media pastor, beef pastor, or course we are, or so we are. As a man, there were 2,000 Ghana, men could come out. Now, also a pabona bompire, I send him 20 Ghana, or call Hamana Kodiska, or Quadriska, and you shop or so for moi, and so in that time, and yes, Christo are sorry. Now, so we bring a demand paibo. I can't encourage some franchise. Some mayano. Now, come to chat to a trouble as of war. So, I saw for no. I saw for members no edge me. Now, we are church member now to come to chat. Sorry, now, what dear? No, who say, Jinyame. Because come to chat, you be a so hot turn and answer because I catch us a wedge me. Now Jimmy because no apart from so onye adwuma dawo kum chacha nye adwuma bia wo ni wiase obey oni skills bia onu school wan kobi and a two no onye adwuma wo bank onye adwuma wo bia ontumi chira de oyo bia he doesn't have capacity, he doesn't have talent oni hwe ni de na yanya adwuma no ka che wo say unjimi yanka udu sika ma no e ma ne ko toka sit down, and for so many years, I come to only 50 years, but Babakokra. We took it 40 something you, but share Wabakokra. Not that a character, at the no end, so to Christians say, Christopher, my Jimmy Sunday. Yes, Christian, and you see, and you run down all pastors as if. Pastors Chalantines and so for no see these are the people President Mama, you need to regulate such characters. Jesus Christ. You see, we need a commission like there were Abuchino, a charity commission. We need Kenya and Uganda. Presidents, no, these Chalantines will never qualify as a pastor. But we say in the Christian Council, you have a regulatory body power like Ghana Bar Association. Now, what if we say, they will summon you before the General Council and they will take your license from you. But this is a character who, or part of the Christian Council, he sit down there and look at the things he's saying about the ministry. And next Sunday, on SMBR, na so na gu enti no asese nkwa saa ena wadane enya asese so osra wie so na wakotena social media ena interview bi obefre de bia 100 Ghana obekọ 50 Ghana obekọ owie so a telenovela nya na wo ho na wakotena we friend say adwaman program nya wakotena ho such characters don't need to be called men of God. And you'll be able to be what friend legal profession lawyer juma mitway me din Nsem money e wo medwuma mu oh se say mitway enye lawyer ejuma na me ye wa me ye such for ejuma. So when I sit here as a social, political and legal commentator. And you know, I'm not sitting here as a lawyer. So I'm sitting here as a lawyer. I have to wear my wig, my gown, and then speak like a lawyer because me a lawyer Juma. So you know, I catch judge. You speak with authority. And I'm saying my legal advisor means my legal advice where I'm speaking to the public. I am me a social political commentator. Intimate Chemadri are different from being a lawyer because lawyer be a better. WONTUMI the me because the me you need a capacity to talk 2 hours and me grab pen and pen. I don't have any book I refer to. And I'm able to analyze issues. I sit at TV3, 2012, 2013, without any book. Now you're election petition. Now legally, I'm explaining the election petition procedures. Every petition, every prediction, judges were learning from me, lawyers were learning from me. TV3 price. You see the thing? And you know, maybe this ceremony. Waha Ghana Bar Association to me because I'm not a lawyer here. But the moment me kwakoshe lawyer gan watarie na me misbehave as a lawyer, ma misconduct myself no. Then like can say no suffer way friend no suffer. Na Ghana haye jai a character tuntacha disgracing the clergy. Open say me lampa makotra be no kase let's phone ya kwasia omo Jimmy judges for your Jimmy kwasa. I will be called to book. I'll be sanctioned. That's characters. And the clergy, Christian Council, you don't call these characters when no should be to book, but rather I do chair. Oh no, all you juma only the attempt no. Then it's kind of antichrist. Now come to antichrist. How you there? I say it's sad. I am here because some of us you need so for. No muguso ye. You said that I'm some are shaping your life. I don't joke with men of God. I don't joke with men of God because I saw for I'm a minor. I'm some pa I opinion woman. I know if I saw also. But characters like Kumtecha, Utienoniana, or inspire hope to the generation. Our children are being spoiled the base because of these characters. Sunday way. The people watch the way. What inspiration does it come? And I pass say Jimmy, and I'm after mommy. I saw no news of mommy. Not sorry no. Oh yeah no. Epo bonkwa. It is person no. We need to book him to book. And I think say I have to drag him to court. I won't tell them what they saw court. I say soon no. This soon no. Many lawyers be June soon no. Because every petition the various regulatory bodies to sanction him because Charlie it's become end the way all good clergy name as and or pro say a Nsem or the busy defiantly corrupting the minds of our young ones. I'll gather all the videos and I'll go to court. I'll go to court and tell the court that this person should be charged for corrupting the minds of people, engaging in obscene behavior. Obscene behavior. Because a man of God here, at least, morals. You must have proven integrity and high moral standard. Onyaminipa. You speak this way and talk this way. And then you saw that for pastor na mama ko baby no didechi. No wonder. Odu baby na am pushing his own baby because how can you get close to the president with this character? Now where President Mama say you who say we need to jina wa international community can nobody will invest in this country. But the people who say you are the president have friends like I don't want to play it here. And I'm play kwasia oyejimi4 ayakwasia oyejimi4 ayakwasia sa na members so to alemben okase jimi4 makase okase who's my members and na Mr. Bishop say Ghana modie pa Ousmane pa ono e podcast mezia ono de ya ka sam atwa akra makrias no Ousmane pa atwa akra bieda ono evangelism onye bi ono de yes aso da on sibi ya ono ni de say podcast mezia ya shen kom nobody president irade na mi na no so podcast we no kom share president no and the title no and I mean ambitious president and so what only the president in Kwana only the bia no who amount for the na who ne de and I we bewu and I we wu ye na ode kwa mumu no o be hia na wahala na and then me say and then me monitor sorry after no did my term no na me say be sure that sorry na me sure that sorry na me say Ousmane pa we preach kekere bi fe na mo have say if we was starting if no share if later no say 1,000 Ghana o pay per 100 also about me o pay per ma o so raise 1 billion na ni pa na mbo o bi are there no ara ni ba 500 Ghana